Hi friends, welcome to InStyle Homes. So today we are going to see a 3 BHK bungalow style simplex house design. So before we could go to the video, please like the video, subscribe it and share it to your friends. And also don't forget to hit the bell notification so that you don't miss any video that we upload. So this is the plan as you can see it over here. So this design is ideal for a plot size of maybe 60 by 60 or even preferably 80 by 60 or something, so that we can have a specific separate car parking over here, maybe outside, or even if it is a 60 by 60 or even lesser, we can have a parking space here instead of the garden. As you can see, here we can have a main gate for people who are coming by walk, and for the vehicles we can have a bigger gate over here. So that depends on the configuration we are going for. So as we enter from here, we have a series of pavers that leads us to the veranda, and either of paving we can actually have a garden space here and here, and or maybe even we can have a water body just beside the kitchen space, also beside the living space. So having a water body has a lot of benefits, during hot summers we have evaporative cooling happening. So this would enhance the evaporative cooling and also the ventilation in the interior spaces of a house. That would bring us a proper comfortable environment inside. So as we go through the pavers and reach the veranda, we come across a square shaped veranda which is of 9 feet by 9 feet approximately. So this veranda could be having steps on both the sides, or also we can have something like a wall over here with a seating space here, and under the seating we can have a small shoe rack or something like that. That depends on people to people, like how they prefer their own verandas and shoe racks. So as we enter from the main door over here, we have a living cum dining over here, and on the right hand side we have the living space, the lounge space, where we have a set of sofas and a wall which is big enough to have a television of any size, both wall mounted or maybe table mounted. We have two windows nearby, and one window is obviously overlooking towards the garden or the water body. So it could be maybe at the height of floor to lintel. So that would give us a very beautiful sense of appeal inside. And then comes our dining space. So the dining space is of direct proximity for us from the kitchen. So it would be easy for people who are in the kitchen to serve towards the dining. And also we can see the dining is overlooking the garden over here. And so because mostly we would be having sliding doors or French doors over here, we would get enough amount of ambient lighting from the garden. So we don't have to depend on too much of artificial lighting for our dining space. So this would save us a lot of electricity and everything. So it gives us a good experiential feeling as we have it, as we use it as a family or even individually overlooking the garden. And coming to the kitchen, as we can see, we have a parallel kitchen which has kitchen on either sides of the wall. So we have a stove, sink, everything over here, and we also have a tall cabinet over here and a space to keep our refrigerator. So you might wonder what is so special about this parallel kitchen as such. So as we can see, we have a window exactly at the center of both these slabs, and this slab can reach from the lintel height to the floor height, which would provide us a huge window area. So it would give us a proper lighting for both cooking and as well as washing tasks. So the major drawback that we have in any kitchen in general is that we have our kitchen slab in the height of 2.5 to 3 feet height. So this would restrict our window height from the ground level to 4 feet high. So we won't be able to have a bigger window in any kitchen, generally speaking. So by having a slab on either sides of the kitchen wall, and by not having a slab in this part of the kitchen, we are able to elongate this window all the way to the ground level so that we get a lot of lighting. And also considering that this window would be overlooking the water body or the garden which is located over here, the whole process of cooking or washing vessels wouldn't be so tiring of a process when we use it over here. And so beside it we have a utility space which has enough space to accommodate utility sink, a washing machine, and also a dishwasher. So coming to the left end of this building, we have two bedrooms over here. So it could be like maybe of a kid's bedroom and a guest bedroom or something like that. So we also have a sit out in the center of it. So the sit out could be overlooking again a small garden space over here if we have the space to provide it, or even if not, this entire idea of a sit out itself could be converted into a artificial garden, wherein we can have artificial gardening elements in this walls or maybe in the floor and etc. That gives us a very beautiful and relaxing feeling, as we can sit over here and have coffee or something like that. Or maybe people who prefer having an overlook towards the sit out, maybe they can take this wardrobe and keep it in this wall so that we can have a window or something like that that overlooks the sit out. So then we have a common toilet here, which is just next to the dining area, so that anyone who comes here could access it, and also people using the dining space can wash their hands here, or maybe we can provide a wash area here or something like that. That depends on people to people. Now we also have a garden over here as mentioned. So this garden, because we have a pocket in this building, like we can use it for gardening and any other space, or we can even use it for we can have a slab on the top coming over here, so that can give a covered space in this region alone, so it would protect us from the rain, and we can still sit outside and enjoy the garden view. So now coming to the master bedroom part of our building. So the master bedroom of size almost 13 feet by 15 feet. So this is a pretty generous size of a bedroom. So wherein we can have a king sized bed in our bedroom, and also a seating space, maybe a couple of sofas with a tea table over here. So this could also act as a private family gathering space, as we can also have a television here over here, and a family all together can spend their time here. And another special thing about this, we have a walk-in closet situated here, and also a enormous amount of toilet space. So the special thing about this toilet is that this toilet is divided into two halves. One is the wet area, another is the dry area of the toilet. So the wet area is a place where we generally bath and clean ourselves and etc. And the dry area is generally where we maybe wash our face, use the closet space and etc. So we don't by dividing these two spaces, we don't have to deal with a lot of cleaning activities in this dry area side of it, because for most of the part it remains dry. And another interesting feature in this dry area of this toilet is that, as you can see, we have a small slit window over here, which is of the height from ground level to the lintel level. So you might wonder, why would anyone want a window over here? The whole idea is that the early morning when we wake up and maybe brush our teeth, we have a direct connect to the garden space over here, and the lighting also comes, the natural lighting comes here. So this would help us to rejuvenate ourselves and be energized the early morning stage of itself. And coming to the privacy part of it, as you can see, the maximum view that anyone would get from outside will be only so much, like so much and so much. So this is the only part which has less privacy compared to the other part. So and most of the time we won't be using this part of the toilet for bathing, or maybe using the closet or anything. So even this closet is hiding beside the slit window, and anyways the shower area has frosted glass, so it covers us. So this gives us enough sense of privacy, as well as a good connect to the garden. Or we can even have such a facility in this main toilet, maybe here, and we can cover it with a screen or something. So because maybe people who are using this house regularly are used to such a toilet with a glass wall or a window, but any guest of ours would be a little uncomfortable using that. So we can block it with a screen or something, like we can slide it and close it when required, and maybe open it when required. So this is the overall house plan of our building. So this comprises of area 2008 square feet of ground coverage, and as I had mentioned, this is ideal for any plot size of 60 by 60 or 80 by 60 preferably. So we haven't followed vastu principles much in this design, because we wanted to explore a little differently, something a little stylish in this plan. But if you want the same design to be Vastu compliant, you can contact us, like, so that we could uh, design it as per Vastu and make corrections accordingly. If you want any other design according to this, you can contact us. So our services include planning, construction, and interior designing. And even if you have any queries on this particular design or any other design that you see in our YouTube channel, you can contact us. If you like this video, please like it, share it to your friends, and subscribe it. Hit the bell notification so that you don't miss any of our uploads. Hope you like this video, and we would meet again in another video. Thank you.